Good evening and welcome back to Bình Phước Radio, Television and Newspaper BPTV News. I'm Bích Thủy, bringing you the latest updates and stories from around the country. Stay with us for all details. Vietnam-Russia issued joint statement on major orientation for comprehensive strategic partnership in new period. Launch of Workers' Month and Action Month for Occupational Safety and Hygiene 2025. Ngọc Linh Ginseng identified as key crop of pharmaceutical industry in Quảng Nam. Now are details. The Bình Phước Provincial Confederation of Labour has officially launched Workers' Month and the Action Month for Occupational Safety and Hygiene 2025. The ceremony also honors outstanding collective and individual for their exemplary commitment to following President Ho Chi Minh's ideology, ethnic and lifestyle, as well as for their contribution to emulation movement.
At the event, the Provincial Labour Confederation announced the theme for Workers' Month as Vietnamese workers pioneering into a new era, and the theme for the Action Month as strengthening the assessment and identification of risks and proactively implementing workplace safety and hygiene measures. To mark Workers' Month, the Bình Phước Labour Confederation presented 1,000 gifts to trade union members and workers facing hardship. It also handed over 14 trade union shelter houses, with a total of 610 million Vietnam dong to union members and workers struggling with housing. In addition, trade unions at all levels across the province distributed 40 gifts, each valued at 1 million Vietnam dong to workers affected by occupational accidents and illnesses. The event also served as a platform to commend exemplary individuals and collectives for their dedication to following Ho Chi Minh's teachings and for their active roles in emulation movements.
Joy and excitement filled the atmosphere in Dong Phu District at the provincial launch of Humanitarian Month 2025 in Bình Phước, themed Humanitarian Journey, Spreading Love, held on the morning of 10 in May. Despite unfavorable weather, many residents braved the rain and gathered early to take part in the meaningful, heartfelt activities organized for the event.
The launch featured a range of charitable activities including free medical checkups and treatment, medicine distribution, and the presentation of gifts, scholarships, and Red Cross houses for disadvantaged individuals. A key highlight was a zero-dong market, offering free vegetable, fruits, and other essential gifts to those in need. Alongside 200 gift packages and one Red Cross house, the Chợ Rẫy Blood Transfusion Center also provided 300 free medical checkups and treatments for local residents. First initiated by the Vietnam Red Cross Society in 2018, Humanitarian Month now takes place annually from 1st March to 31st May. The event has become a meaningful tradition, spreading humanitarian values, compassion, and solidarity throughout the community.
Military Hospital 175 under the Ministry of National Defense in collaboration with Corps 16 and Chương Group has launched the program Shining Eyes of Vietnam, offering free eyes examination, consultation, and cataract surgeries for policy beneficiary families, relatives of military personnel, and disadvantaged residents in Bình Phước Province.
Under the program, medical staff screened around 300 people for eye conditions and performed 50 cataract surgeries. The procedures utilized the modern phaco technique with soft intraocular lenses, allowing for minimal discomfort, small incisions, and rapid recovery. Patients were able to remove their bandages just a few hours after surgery. Thanks to the support of Chúng Group and the dedication of medical teams from Military Hospital 175 and the Corps 16 Hospital, the program was successfully carried out. In addition to free surgery, patients also received gifts from Corps 16, Military Hospital 175, and Chúng Group.
Coming up next is the domestic news. Party General Secretary Tô Lâm held talk with Russian President Vladimir Putin during his official visit to the Russian Federation, where he also attended the ceremony celebrating the 80th anniversary of the victory in the Great Patriotic War. Based on the outcome of the official visit to Russian Federation by General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam Central Committee Tô Lâm from May the 8th to 11th, two countries issued a joint statement outlining major direction for the bilateral comprehensive strategic partnership in a new period of cooperation. The two sides also stressed the need to make the most of potential and opportunities to promote economic and trade cooperation, first of all in trade, investment, finance, and credit, in accordance with international law and the laws of the two countries, ensuring a balanced trade and diversified, non-competing export items in each other market. They support the organization of negotiation between the Eurasian Economic Union and Vietnam on issues of increasing export as well as removing technical barriers in bilateral trade. Prime Minister has approved a project for the development and establishment of a medicinal herb industry hub in the central province of Quảng Nam with Ngọc Linh Gin Sang as the key crop. Deputy Minister of Health Đỗ Xuân Tuyến emphasized that expanding the cultivation of Ngọc Linh ginseng and other rare medicinal herbs in combination with forest conservation and tourism development not only help protect valuable genetic resources but also provided sustainable livelihood for ethnic minority communities in mountainous regions. According to him, the development of modern pharmaceutical industrial center focusing on advanced processing and brand building is a necessary direction, especially in the Central and Central Highland region, where the climate and soil are well suited for medicinal herb cultivation. Developing the medicinal herb industry is expected to bring economic benefit, support sustainable livelihood, and contribute to poverty reduction. Several multinational corporations have already pledged substantial investment amounting to tens of trillions of Vietnam dong to develop raw material zone for Ngọc Linh ginseng cultivation, transfer technologies, and engage in deep processing to meet international standards in product development. Finally, we're moving to Tai Binh Province, where the Lady of Salt Festival recently took place in Thủy Hải Khmer Minh, attracting thousands of visitors. This year's event received the decision on recognizing Thủy Hải Khmer Minh's traditional salt-making craft as a national intangible cultural heritage. The Lady of Salt Festival is a spiritual and cultural event held annually to honor the salt goddess, a received figure believed to have played a vital role in the promotion of local traditional salt-making craft. With a history spanning hundreds of years, the salt-making craft in Thủy Hải has become an integral part of the community's economic and cultural life. This year's festival served not only as a chance for the local community to take pride in the cultural legacy of their homeland, but also as an opportunity to showcase Thủy Hải image to visitors from both within and beyond the province. Authorities and residents in Tai Binh are working closely to develop tourism linked to heritage preservation, allowing tourists to explore the history, culture, and experience the daily life of the salt workers. That's all for today's edition of BPTV News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bích Thủy, wishing you a wonderful evening. Goodbye and see you next time.